Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is Thursday, so we are talking Turner syndrome. I was not sure what I wanted to talk about this week, but I know I had that whole discussion sharing with you guys my liver issues going on, me trying to figure that out and decide what was going on with me and just get those questions answered. And I have had a lot of little things come up that's just reminding me how much Turner syndrome can touch and reminding me how important it is to be really on top of knowing what's going on with our bodies. And that can mean a lot of things. I know I've talked till I'm blue in the face about like screenings and getting your testing done and the hormone panels and the blood work and thyroid and all of that, getting all of that checked regularly. But I feel like it can also be trying different ways of how you take care of yourself, whether that's trying different exercise routines, trying different, not diets at all, but like ways of eating. So one of the things that has come to mind for me, and one of the things that I know I've told you guys I had to have checked, was celiac. I think even if you're not celiac, it's important to pay attention to the way your body is responding to food as a girl with Turner syndrome or as a woman with Turner syndrome, because it is amazing what that hormone situation can do for how we handle food. So I'm not celiac, but I am pretty noticeably gluten intolerant. So eating gluten-free, I do feel better eating that way than when I don't, when I'm having too much fun. But also, that just looks like trying things, I feel like, because I did not really know I was, or suspect that I was, or kind of get that idea for how my body was responding to it till I cut it out and then tried again. And that was the most significant change I made. And that was a huge difference in how I felt. So I think it can mean looking at everything and seeing how you respond to things. A lot of things. HRT, food, exercise. I have horrible knees. So going on stairs or going on a stepper machine or all of that that's so high impact for your knees, it honestly can hurt me worse than burning the calories actually helps, because I'm doing more damage to my knees, or I'm putting that much more strain on my knees. And so it's things like that where you're listening to how your body responds to things, and that's going to be unique for everybody. And I feel like anybody could take that and run with it. But for us with Turner syndrome, we can't go by the normal textbook with most of this. We are kind of writing our own book on it, even within those of us that have it. So it's even more important to be willing to try new things, to be willing to listen to your body, to be willing to kind of go outside your box with it. And I know I'm one to talk for like all of my habits I like to go back to, like coffee. I'm seriously feeling convicted to do some time without coffee, but that sounds really horrible. So it's things like that, where it's like, I need to do the best I can to take care of myself to the best of my ability. And one of the things that made me start this was all of my digestive stuff I fought. And I don't think that's something that's unique to me within Turner's. I think that's a pretty common thing within Turner's. And I think that's why I really felt like this was a good video for Thursday, just because it is so important and such a specific thing for Turner's. The celiac rate is elevated within Turner's. It's just food intolerances, I think, are elevated within Turner's, and struggling with diabetes, with weight, one way or the other, both happen And both are a struggle, and both take serious intention for taking care of yourself within it. So, yeah, that's kind of my thought. With getting ready to go into the new year, I really want to make some goals, like always, right? And I really want to shift things in a way that allow me to be intentional with that, whether it's how I'm doing things, getting back into planning strictly, or whether it's taking some committed time to focus on certain aspects of my health for a certain amount of time. Say this month I'm focusing on physical activity. This next month I'm focusing on food. This next month I'm focusing on HRT and supplements, and really, really being intentional in that way. And of course, that would mean there was a whole month dedicated to mentally taking care of myself. And we all know I could use some of that. So, these are the things that I think about, that we already have a bad chance. Like, we already have things working against us. So these are things that I specifically think about with Turners, where we really need to take care of ourselves and be intentional and not let it slide because it's not horrible right now. Because it could become that and could turn into bigger problems. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. I hope this helped somebody. I hope this encouraged you. I'm really trying to get myself back on this train, so I totally understand. You guys know I've tried to be super transparent with, like, I struggle with this stuff. I struggle with being consistent with it. I struggle with being intentional and keeping myself doing what I should. And I struggle to prioritize myself and my health in a lot of different health departments. And I'm constantly trying to break that cycle. And it's a hard one to break. So I hope this helped somebody. And I hope you found this interesting. I hope it gave you something to think about. If you have any other Turner syndrome topics you would like to see, leave it in the comments below. If you have any questions at all, feel free to ask. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up and share it with everybody. Make sure you're subscribed and have notifications on, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.